this hour, it's Friday. That means it's time for your weekly can't miss list, all the films and shows you need to see. We've got Daryn Carp here, Bravo personality, host of Shaken and Disturbed, one of our BFFs, and a newly engaged lady.
Yes, that's good news. And I will hopefully be married by 2032. So when the asteroid hits, we're good.
That should have just been the good talker, is that she is engaged to her wonderful fiance, Nadine.
Yes.
How'd it go?
It went super well. I surprised her, which is very big. If you can surprise a producer of television, you can really accomplish a lot. So I was very impressed.
Yay. Well, we're so happy that the good news is out and about now. Okay.
Yes.
What we can't miss, let's start with the monkey horror, Stephen King. What do we need to know?
Well, to be fair, you did come in, you're like, is this a comedy?
I
said, no, it's a horror. So this is based on Stephen King's 1980 short story. And I always find that short stories are actually the best because you can kind of take a lot of creative license and go a lot of places. This stars Theo James, who we know from White Lotus, very handsome man.
We were just talking about him as maybe he should be the next Bond.
Well, there's rumors. There's rumors going in. Whether or not he wants it, it's big shoes to fill. But he's in The Monkey right now, and this is basically about two brothers who stumble upon a wind-up monkey that after they stumble upon it, there's a series of deaths that kind of inflict the family. The brothers become estranged. They come back to this monkey years later, and all hell kind of breaks loose. It's a comedy in the sense, when you were saying that, I was like, it's a comedy in the sense it's like, it's a wind-up monkey committing these murders, but it is actually pretty scary, I will say.
Where can we watch? Where's that?
It's in the cinema. So go to the theater, get a little...
Oh, it's a movie, not a show.
It is a movie.
I'm so used to like 6-part series.
Yes.
Okay, something a little more serious, Ex-Husbands.
Yes, this stars Griffin Dunn, who I love. He's been in a number of things. This Is Us. He's Joan Didion's, I think, nephew. This is about kind of a midlife crisis. He has a midlife crisis after his wife leaves him after 35 years, and he's a dentist, he's got a son, he's got a father, decides to book this random trip to Tulum. What he forgets is that his son's bachelor party is also in Tulum, and they coincide. Well, he might know, but he just kind of forgot, as dads tend to do. So it's kind of about 3 different generations having this different type of midlife crisis in their relationships. But it's pretty good. It's getting about 81% on the Rotten Tomatoes meter right now. So I don't know. It's touching. Okay. Another one I think maybe touching is what it's going for, and I want to hear how this is being reviewed. The Unbreakable Boy. Yeah. So this, few comments on the Unbreakable Boy. So Megan Fahey, also of White Lotus fame, and the Bold Type. Hello. The Bold Type, amazing. She's married to Zachary Levi in this movie, and they play parents of Austin, who they find has autism as well as this brittle bone disease. So it's kind of got a lot of complications. It's actually based on a true story. So there are very, very touching moments. The entire thing of it is basically that he has such a positive attitude, and you can really change your life through looking at from a different lens. However, some critics are saying that it's kind of a little too overdone with the cheese and a little too overdone with the sentimentality, that it probably would have played best holding it back a little bit. And critics do tend to agree with this. It's not doing too well on the tomato meter, but there are touching... That sounds like one that would be tough for me. I think it's meant to be tough, yes, and it is a true story, so it kind of like tugs at your heartstrings while also being like, too much. A little bit. Streaming, Suits in L.A. So this is like a spin-off of Suits, which went like way more viral once it hit Netflix than it did. It should be called Athleisure in LA because no one wears suits in Los Angeles. I know because I live there. But we know Suits took place in New York. It was obviously on NBC. It was on USA Network, which was part of NBC Universal. In 2011, the early 2000s, gained resurgence in 2023 when Netflix put it on. Obviously, Meghan Markle is in the series, so this kind of had a resurgence. And then the popularity of it forced Peacock to kind of create another series based on it. I'm not sure it's really going to follow the Suits in New York, but the format is the same. But this takes place in an entertainment law firm in Los Angeles. So similar characters, similar type of vibe. But if you're missing Suits, do that athleisure suit in Los Angeles. Come on over. From our barrenness of blazers, who is in LA. Okay, we have like 10 seconds, but I do think people love to know about 1923 Yellowstone anything. Yes, Yellowstone Prequel, if you're hankering for it. This is the second season, stars Harrison Ford, Helen Mirren. You know, this is about Prohibition, the Depression, sort of this outward, westward expansion, but gives you your Yellowstone fix. Daryn, our engaged lady, we love you. Thank you so much.